classmate swallows hard, captivated. He sees the friendly sign from the beauty queen, yet he can't look away. The beauty queen must pull her skirt down. The study monitor seeks the beauty queen's gaze. Suddenly, he strikes the desk hard, releasing a deep yet foul fart. They rush to stick their heads out the window as they gasp for fresh air. Loads of military trucks rush into the school, with everyone watching in shock. Fully armed soldiers line up in formation, with the lieutenants commanding shout. They're set to take over the school. Many unknown spheres suddenly show in the sky. Everyone guesses if Earth is ending. Time passed with messages flying in. Better to strike first than to wait. The attacked purple orbs rapidly began to split. Before long, they spread worldwide. Countries attempted to calm their citizens, claiming after detailed study of the spheres, they saw no threats to humanity. As the public adjusted to the purple sphere, a purple sphere dropped into the camp. They immediately cordoned off the area and opened fire with his machine gun. What's going on? No reaction. It seems like nothing's happening. These things. It's waking others' battle spirit. He found that the machine gun wasn't effective. He ordered the newest rocket launcher be brought. With a loud bang, the purple sphere remained completely intact as everyone curiously stared ahead. The sphere began flickering with lurid purple light, accompanied by a terrifying roar. Oh, what is that? What's going on? The president immediately declared a state of war and called on high school seniors to enlist. Due to the dire situation, everyone was issued firearms the same afternoon, though instructor stressed it wasn't a drill, believing it was just a fun summer camp. Until one late night, a slacker fought a whiz, and another purple sphere fell at the school. The massive impact instantly flings them away, but they're not afraid at all. They even moved closer to observe the details. But who knew the purple orb suddenly gaped wide? The top student turned away amidst the threat. Just as he turns around, a tentacle grabs his ankle directly. But later the teacher warned them to keep quiet. Led by the instructor, they leave the school for the shooting range. Strangely, all the shops on the street are closed. There's not even a single shadow. Such a bizarre atmosphere terrifies the teacher. Although she has an idea of the reason behind it. To avoid causing panic, she still didn't tell the students the truth. Unbeknownst to her, this wrong decision would kill everyone, herself included. Meanwhile, a deep pit suddenly appeared not far from them, which is about to unleash a massacre. After a full day of intense training, the students mastered basic shooting skills. Just as they were about to return, the leading instructor sensed the danger. He had students rest right there. He and his friends scouted around. After many searches, they finally arrived near the deep pit, but oddly, there was nothing inside. Meanwhile, bored students began wandering around. One girl found a rifle by a trash can. She noticed the severed hand on the gun. She screamed in shock, breaking down. She quickly caught other students' eyes. The teacher looked where the hand was. The ground was covered with bloody shoes. She walked forward, seemingly lost. But she stubbornly moved ahead, only when she saw the horrifying scene. What struck her first was a female corpse missing arms and legs. "Kids, run!" It's too scary! The entire street was filled with mangled bodies, and countless purple moths exploded from the spheres. The teacher grabbed the rifle and shot at them, but there were just too many. She barely held on for seconds before eating. At this point, riving soldiers kept firing. As a result, his head was instantly severed by the moths. Frightened students fled in all directions, but the entire city was overrun by monsters. There was no safe place left. They were so weak that they couldn't even handle a single moth. At a crucial moment, the arriving instructor shot the monster dead. The survivors collapsed in fear, but the instructor offered little comfort because the most urgent matter now was to quickly find the other missing students. The whole city is now infested with purple moths. How should they reunite with them? Meanwhile, two chaste school beauties hid in a phone booth. The alarm instantly attracted all the purple moths. They quickly abandoned their original target and swarmed towards the phone booth. One nearly shattered the glass. Watching the purple moth multiply at this crucial moment, under the instructor's oath of protection, the rest of the students escaped safely. This was no simple military training, but a war where they could die at any moment. The group requested to drop out and go home, that their parents were already sent to a shelter. "Can you take us to the shelter?" "Trainer, you are soldiers now. It's wartime now. Backing down won't do." The trainer crumpled the form. Their only hope was completely shattered. The students cannot believe their parents have moved, so they suggested those living nearby check back, but the school is on lockdown. There's no way to exit through the front. A few students set out at night, full of confidence, but within 2 minutes they were caught. To intimidate these rebellious students, the trainer gave a stern warning. He stated they are soldiers now. Leaving school equals desertion. Any deserter found will be shot. The students pretended to yield. They schemed in secret. They spread bad vibes to other classes. Just as the checkpoints were about to be breached, a sphere suddenly fell from the sky again. Get inside the school! Hurry! The sphere instantly released countless purple moths. They launched a frenzied attack on humans. The scene became chaotic. Soldiers fought desperately to protect their safety, but the enemy was just too many. Before they could deal with one, another fell. These few soldiers were no match for them. A sailor scout picked up a rifle from the ground. Hundreds of students were hurt. In the end, only a few dozen survived. They rushed crazily into class. At that moment, a sphere came crashing down. The classroom was badly damaged. Monsters could flood in at any moment. They had to reach dorms across. Most of the rest managed to escape to the safe zone. A few were still trapped in the danger zone. By chance, they found an abandoned house to hide in, but one girl snacked on noodles. That caught an alien's eye. Everyone dashed back inside and locked the door with weights. Yet they misjudged the creature. They never thought it could fly up. It then crawled in through the vent. The windows in the other rooms were intact. Only this room was missing a window, so they briefly used a wardrobe.